Welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports with Cal Jones. I'm your moderator and referee in this Rumble for it all, and I'm going to introduce the combatants. Out of sunny Tampa, Florida, the number one Cowboys fan in the world. He is a travel and leisure guru, but what he loves most is giving you the sports goods. Welcome, your host, your creator, Alvin Cal Jones Chapman. What's up, brother? How you doing today? We're going to keep it clean. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to keep it fun. How you doing today?
I'm good. What's up, Mars?
I'm doing great. I'm here. I'm blow the whistle. I'm excited. I'm going to be fair and impartial because that's what we do. And representing the West Side, because you know it's the best side, right outside of Seattle, Washington. He's not a Seahawks fan, though. He loves those Las Vegas Raiders. You've seen him on Down in the Den After Dark. You've seen him on Off Punishment Podcast, and he's here today as a special co-host for this debate for it all. Please welcome the shortest giant you have ever met, the Short Man. How you doing today, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. Ready to get it going and win this debate today.
Wow. Yes, sir. So the rules, ladies and gentlemen, are very simple. We have one topic with 3 rounds, 3 segments, and the gentlemen will give their takes. And at the end of the round, we're going to award the point to the winner of the debate. So buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. And I'm going to go ahead and see who gets started. I would flip a coin, but since I don't have one, we're going to let the host get started. So Cal Jones, go ahead with the first topic.
All right, the first topic, free agency. One of my favorite topics. It's the NBA offseason, the best time of the year. It's probably better than the season. But anyway, it's better than the season. Why are you looking like that? Boy, you already started with me.
I'm not starting with you. I just don't think it's better than the season. Honestly, to me, free agency is boring. So it depends on the great players that they get drafted. Like, oh, he went here. But otherwise, it's freaking boring.
All right, we're going to disregard that.
Yeah, we're going to disregard that damn Cowboys shirt.
We disregard that broke back mountain
Why can't I quit you? Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Niggas dressing like Karl Malone. So the winner to me in free agency so far, hands down, there's no question, the Lakers. You go all the way to the Western Conference Final. You bring the same team back. They added some new additions. They were able to sign Austin Reeves to a nice team-friendly contract. LeBron looks energized. I think AD is going to be energized. I don't know. I mean, here we go. He better not blow that whistle.
AD going to look energized. He going to start off the first 10 games. Ain't going to injury. Out 8 weeks.
8 weeks?
8 weeks. Ain't going to injury.
Man, come on. But anyway,
bruised big toe.
You said what?
Bruised big toe. Out 12 weeks. Watch.
His big toe.
Yep. AD gonna be hurt all through the season. He gonna play about 50, maybe 40-some games.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get to the losers. Yeah, I already know what team that is. But back to the winners. I got the Lakers getting to the finals. Like, we can go ahead and skip the season. We can skip all this. I think they got the team to go. I think Austin Reeves is going to come into his own. He got his money now. He's got his contract. We'll talk about the other boy in Summer League. I forgot his name. I forgot his name.
The tall boy, win a bingo?
No, the dude for
we're talking about the Lakers, the rookie that they drafted with the 17th overall pick.
Man.
In the draft. He's a nice little shooter.
He don't know somebody. Well. I don't know how Pelinka keep doing it, but I got to start giving the dude his credit. Like, he's really coming into his own when he put together teams. Like, he won it.
How many years? How many years did it take him to even?
You know he got a championship, right?
He won a championship on his second season, bro. What are you talking about?
Man, it was a bubble championship. Let's get it.
One foul on Drew. If we get 5 fouls, you're out, brother. That's 1 foul.
Man, that was That was horrible. I hope we can edit that out. Like, I don't see how we can get any ratings on this show if we're gonna be discrediting people on their championships.
I'm not discrediting, but it was in the bubble. Like, it was during COVID. A lot of people didn't even play. So it's a championship, yeah, granted. But a lot of people didn't even go and play. So I'd say LeBron got 3.5 rings.
I'm trying to remember. Was it just the Lakers in the bubble, or was there any other teams? Did anybody else have to be in the bubble?
Yeah, but a lot of them players wasn't in there. A lot of people didn't have all their players, so that's what I'm saying. Got about 3.5.
That's the playoffs, though. People get injured all the time in the playoffs. And nobody says, "Oh, Kevin Love was hurt in 2016."
We don't bring up Kevin Love. He's bench riding.
Jalen
sure, man. Can you name these teams that didn't have all their players?
Jalen Hood-Schifino from Indiana is who you're referring to.
Yes.
He's the draft pick that was doing very well in Summer League.
Hey, Bars, I want to put Short Man on the spot. I want him to name the teams that didn't have all their players in the bubble.
Well, I can't because my team, I didn't care about the team, but because my team wasn't there. So, but that's all I cared about. So, but it was some players that didn't go.
You just not gonna name them.
I can't really think of them, but I know it was a couple of guys because I've looked at a lot of interviews. Man, look, all that it seemed like you being biased with that wrinkled ass piece of paper now.
It's not as wrinkled as that shirt, brother. It's not
my shirt is not wrinkled. My shirt is, look at that. Shirt is not
Oh man. I think it's a flagrant for that shirt. But
you might go to an R&B concert. Why they call it so good? All right, so who you got winning the free agency, Short Man?
New York, a little bit.
Knicks?
New York.
What was your favorite free agency move that the New York Knicks made this summer?
I just think New York got some good picks. I didn't really do everything like be like, oh, they got this person. I just been looking to see who's been going around and looking to see who got some nice contracts. Fred VanVleet got 80 mil.
Who was VanVleet?
VanVleet shit, man. VanVleet was raw, man.
Did you put a K in that?
No, Fleet. Fleet got some good money, man. That's how I was looking at it. I'm looking at who got some paper.
I think you were referring to the Knicks, though, because you mentioned that you believe Knicks on the free agency.
No, I said, yeah, I did say that. I'm just talking about players now, though. I'm mixing it up, man. Don't get all on me like that. So.
All right, so as a player, you think that VanVleet, I guess he won free agency?
I say, well, I'm just say him. Whoever got over 20 mil, I feel like they won. They got in their bag. You know what I'm saying? I was reading up. VanVleet got 80 for I think 3 to 4 years. That's a win.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the team because if it ain't the Warriors, who gives a shit?
So how do you feel your Warriors did in free agency?
Speaking of losers,
the Cowboys. You got a losing jersey on.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
Ain't won no chip since the goddamn 90s, and then talking about all the rings we got. Like,
what's on that shirt? Was that when everybody was migrating to the West? Like, are they on horses and shit?
That's an Oregon Trail special, Cal.
Yeah.
So it came with the floppy disk. That's why I got the butterfly collar.
We're going to get some gold.
Somebody's getting diphtheria for sure.
But I don't believe we really did too much in free agency. I think we spent money on trying to get Chris Paul and go try to give him a little contract or whatever like that. And with Draymond, we had to bring back Draymond. And we got to work on Clay next year. So we trying to keep our dynasty. That's all that matters. And we will get us another ring before the Lakers do, I can tell you that.
This is what's funny. I think y'all the losers of free agency. This is horrible. Like, Short Man, y'all got the oldest team probably in history. And then y'all let go a young player and brought in an even older player than everybody else on the team. a dude that's always injured to do what? To a team that's always injured. And then y'all brought back overpaid Draymond Green that y'all gonna be paying 4 years into the future. Like, none of this makes sense. Oh, and y'all lost y'all GM. Like, it's over, bro. Like, the championship's over. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you crip walk or whatever y'all do in the bay over there. But
hey, there's no cripping in the bay.
I don't need no. I know I got the blue one. I don't need no Crips after Cal Jones. But
I had to get Alvin a foul for stoking a gang war here on Blow the Whistle Sports.
They'll be using my real name with these Crips. Nah, but y'all, it's over, bro. Like, y'all.
No, it's not, bro. It's
you
not.
Give me no reason why it's not.
Because Stephen Clay, I believe Clay will come back a lot more better than what he had. When he first came back, when they won the championship, he was not himself. And this year, it probably was going to take him like 2 or 3 years to probably get to himself. I believe Clay will be back a lot better with his shooting form. I don't think his defense will ever get the same just because of the leg injuries, but I believe he will be a real great asset and shooting the lights out. Clay gonna really get busy. And Draymond, he in his bag. Watch him come back. Draymond is more of a leader to point people to go here. He getting your ass and everything like that. We will. We will. Yeah, that's all. Sorry, but we will be a lot better than what we were. And we had to get rid of Jordan Poole. As word on the street, he wasn't getting along with a lot of players. So he had to go. Him and Clay wasn't clicking.
So my question I posed to you, you guys got rid of James Wiseman for nothing. You guys got rid of Jordan Poole for a player that was about to go on waivers. And you re-signed a 33-year-old triple single averaging player. But just to be clear, even though they've all aged a year, you feel they will be better with
Wiseman
no use and no GM.
And got hurt and then didn't play a whole season and won a championship. And he was sitting on the bench the whole time. So, yeah, it was time for him to go. We won a championship for just doing nothing. He was having setbacks. He was supposed to come back during that season and kept having setbacks and could not play. So it was time for him to go. Poole that year had a great season. But I believe he probably got a little big-headed because he was getting in his money. And he said some shit to the wrong dark skin and got fired on. You got to go.
You're saying they made addition by subtraction. So just because we have another topic to go to, as the moderator, I have to keep it. The final verse was your winner in free agency with the New York Knicks, which I just checked out their free agency moves. They actually really didn't make any. And your loser, who was your loser, Drew?
I ain't pick no loser.
Who's your loser in free agency?
Probably be the Raptors.
Okay, so they lost Fred VanVleet. So, okay, that's a fair take. And Alvin, just to confirm
I didn't check to see, but I know never mind.
Siakam?
Yeah.
He's still there. He's still there.
I was about to call him Siakam, but I'm sorry. I didn't want to.
Pascal Siakam.
Yeah. I don't want to miss
it. Alvin, just to contest it, your free agency winner was the Los Angeles Lakers, and the loser was the Golden State Warriors. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and award that first round point to Alvin. Congratulations. I think that is a universally agreed on take that the Lakers are definitely, if not the number one winner in free agency, certainly can be argued. I salute points for actually having factual information, accurate deals. Your takes were valid. Short man, I do agree with your Toronto take. They could definitely be seen as a loser. I don't know the biggest loser, so I'll give you that. But I have to take that same point I gave away for the New York Knicks take. That was completely out of left field. So round one goes to Cal Jones. But the good news is you got another round, brother. So I'm rooting for you in round two. If you want to go ahead and bring up the next topic, Cal.
All right, so we talking Summer League, Vegas, hot desert, controversy, everything. Who's winning Summer League so far? Take it over, Mars.
Absolutely. So summer league, as we all know, the NBA is a year-long sport now. I agree with Shortman well, I don't agree where you say free agency was boring. To many people, such as myself, these moves are some of the most exciting moves. Unlike the NFL and baseball, where these huge major trades happen once in a blue moon, the NBA, it happens every single summer. You know that your 2K is going to be out of date because there's going to be some huge moves. Obviously, we've had a exciting draft. We've had Scoot Henderson. We've got Wemby. We've got the Amen brothers, if you will, the Thompson brothers. We got some huge draft picks, and we're getting to see some of them play. So I pose this to you, gentlemen. Who should we look out as far as a player in Summer League? Who has been disappointing thus far? And who do we think is going to get that Summer League trophy? Because there's going to have implications on the in-season tournament that's going to happen this year. The top 8 teams in Summer League will be playing in the in-season tournament, an extra game where the winner, each player will get an extra $500,000 in their bank account. So we'll start with Cal started off last time. Who do you look forward to as being a winner in Summer League this summer, short man?
This is gonna sound weird because I was just Chet Holmgren. I believe like just him being. Are you talking about the team or just the player?
It could be either way because obviously the teams really don't matter. Most of these players. So who's going to come out of Summer League looking shiny and new? Who's someone that we're going to be looking for going into the regular season?
Okay, I believe Chet Holmgren. Playing at OKC because he was supposed to be a big thing last year. He got injured, of course, but he came back this year, gained some weight, moving pretty good, passing the ball, making plays. I've seen him do pretty well. So I believe he will have a really outstanding season. I don't believe his team will do anything. But I believe that he'll make it to the little All-Star rookie season and all of that stuff. Like, he's a big top name. And somebody to look out for that's not going to do much and has been kind of a bust to me, Wembanyama. I have seen him be, that's his name, right? Wembanyama?
Wembanyama, but that's cool. That's cool. Absolutely. Very close. Same amount of syllables, so that's fair.
Wembanyama. Okay. All right. Cool. His debut was like 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 or 6 block shots. Really not impressive to me. I believe he needs to really bulk up on some pounds. Really needs to protect the rim a lot better and get his defense up. I've seen him get crossed over and dunked on. And
foul number 3, he had 5 blocks that game. I think that's
nothing.
Leading the pack.
That's nothing.
5 blocks is nothing?
And I feel like you really.
If you average 5 blocks a game, you're going to the Hall of Fame.
I really feel like you just want to blow whistles on me, man. Like, I feel like you need to put that goddamn whistle down. I'm really getting tired of that whistle, bro.
It's blow the whistle sports, brother. I'm just an impartial referee.
I need you to put that whistle down, man. You keep blowing whistles on me, bro. I feel a certain way. You know I'm good for threatening people online.
You want a technical?
Yeah, I'm good for
you 3,000 miles away. You can do nothing to me. I will blow. Pause. I will not blow.
Man. But I believe that hopefully he's with the right team, win a bing bing, and hopefully, and Pop just signed a new contract for 4 years, getting big money. So hopefully he will take the leadership and hear what Pop has to say. Maybe he might do well, but as of right now, I don't think he's gonna do anything. So,
now, are you saying you don't think he's going to do anything this rookie year, or do you think overall he's going to be a bust?
I don't think this rookie year he won't be what everybody is trying to hold him up to, that stature. So I don't think he will.
Okay, that's fair. Many people say he will be an all-star this season. I think this will be the first rookie voted into the all-star game since LeBron. We'll see. Cal, who do you have winning Summer League thus far? Winner and loser of Summer League thus far? players team.
This name may surprise a couple of people, but the Houston Rockets draft pick, Amen Thompson, from down here, from Florida. So I heard about him a little bit already. 6'7", can jump like crazy, can handle the ball. He's a guard, so he's gonna kind of fill in for that James Harden role. I'm kind of glad they didn't bring Harden back because I think this dude is the truth. And then you put him with Jalen Green and all them other boys with the Rockets. I think they're about to. I give them like 2 or 3 years. They're about to take off. Like Houston can be the
fourth pick, right?
Yep, the 4th pick.
Okay.
You know, he is out with a grade 2 ankle sprain. So I hate to say it, Cal, but I'm gonna have to blow a whistle on you.
I just seen him play the other day.
One foul, yeah, he got hurt that game. Amen Thompson, grade 2 ankle sprain, will be out for 4 weeks. So yeah, that's a foul for you, Alvin. That's a bad take. Please continue.
The other person that I got winning is Victor. I think even though the game was bad, if you get this much press off the court for a Britney Spears incident, I think you win it. You know how many tickets they're gonna sell? Britney Spears? Like, we ever heard of Britney Spears being at a basketball game? He ain't even hit the court yet.
He hit her though. He hit her. She said, "I'm your biggest fan."
He got back. So to me, that's the clear-cut winner right there. I mean, I wish I could have some people around me to smack some people up that try to grab me. But when Amen come back, I'm telling y'all, remember this episode. Watch out for him. He being slept on.
Okay. So were there any more takes before I award a point to the round?
I do have a question because I haven't really paid too much attention just yet. But the number 3 pick, Henderson, that got drafted by Portland, and he was hoping that Dame would be paired up with him. Does anybody know how he's looking so far? Because he was a kind of a big hype too, coming out of where he came from and coming into the league.
Did he play?
He has a right shoulder injury, so yeah, he is not going to be playing. He did have 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists before exiting in the 3rd quarter. So he's definitely in the flashes that he's had. But with such a high lottery pick, if you get a hangnail, and they're cutting you off, you're done for summer league. So I don't know if we're going to see him play anymore this summer. But from the flashes we've seen, it looks like Jordan, on his way out of ownership, may have made another drafting mistake. So great player, shitty GM, but that's neither here nor there. But I do think Henderson is going to be phenomenal, especially with Dame. It would have been great to have him as a mentor, but with Dame stepping out the shadows, they can really give Portland the opportunity to rebuild as a young team. It's probably going to take 3 or 4 years, and hopefully the players re-sign and show the same loyalty that Dame said, but I think they're on the path. So I'm going to, great question. I'm going to go ahead and award this point actually to Short Man. With his take, the take you gave on an injured man that's going to miss 4 weeks, Alvin, did you dirty. Should have done your research before coming in. So right now we have what? This is the final round, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the worst sports show ever. I don't know the shit that's going on.
Break me, son.
We're just starting, baby. We're just starting.
This may be my favorite show.
Hit my window, so that scared the shit out of me. All right,
sure, man, we got to get in talks, man. I got to get you to a contract. I need you as a permanent co-host, because this is funny.
If you want to bring up the final round, ladies and gentlemen. Wemby, spelt wrong. Wemby. It's got a Y. It was so easy to look up Wemby.
Hey, no, his name is not easy. No, that is when it really don't sound like Wemby. It's Wembanyama. Nah, man.
Let's see if I can find this thing.
You want me to spell it for you? Because I got a
WEMBAN Yama. There's literally only one E, and it ain't there.
So where the hell do you get Wemby from with all of them goddamn letters? Hell no. It's Wembanyama or Wembanyama. Man, no, that's too much.
It's Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
Man, that's a lot of stretching of my mouth, man. Like, pause.
Pause.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, but you can. That's enough of those exercises, bud.
Right.
Too much, man. Hell no.
All right, so Kyle, you want to go ahead and start off since Short Man started off last round?
So what we think about him?
Yes, sir.
I think
he's going to live up to the hype. We've heard generational talent. We've heard biggest talent since LeBron James. I've been an NBA fan now for probably 36 years, and it's very rare that a player comes in, number one pick, rookie year, and turns heads. I can think of maybe 6. You got your LeBron, of course, your Allen Iverson, your Michael Jordan, your Grant Hill. Was Grant Hill number one pick that year? No, he wasn't. He was the third pick, wasn't he?
It was Grant Hill, Jason Kidd.
Grant Hill was the third pick. Jason Kidd was the number 2 pick. So I'm not even counting Grant Hill because he was not a number 1 pick. Foul on me. But it's very rare that these players, mostly you get your Greg Odens, you get your Michael Olowokandis, you get your who's that guy that Cleveland drafted, that fat guy, Anthony Bennett.
You get your Kwame Browns.
You get your Kwame Browns. So most often when you have that expectation to be number 1 pick, you're expected at least to be a cornerstone player for your franchise. So we've got arguably the best location for a player of his stature to go to, San Antonio. You've got mentors such as David Robinson and Tim Duncan at your beck and call. You have arguably one of the best coaches in NBA history, and you have a franchise that has a history of winning and great player development. I feel that that's got to be one of the best locations that he could have went. Normally, a number 1 pick is going to a team with no culture, horrible, last place. So, what do you guys think for his future, his projections? Will he live up to generational talent? Will he end up just being a decent player, all-star? Is he a Hall of Famer? We've heard the projections. He's been called an alien, a unicorn. What do you guys think? Or is he going to be another Kristaps Porzingis where, he make an all-star a couple times. He's a decent player, but is he a franchise player? Absolutely not. Where do you guys think his future is headed?
Well, I think the thing that's going to mess him up, honestly, is that he's with Pop. Like, I think right now Pop is so overrated. I think the game has passed him by. He hasn't innovated anything. He's not adapting to the new game with all the 3-point shots. He's still trying all this stuff from 2005. And I think it's going to hinder him. I think the thing that made LeBron special was people let LeBron come in and be him. He was so much smarter than everybody. He knew the plays that the other teams were running. He was a leader. And I think having a coach like Pop is actually, he's going to make him listen to him. And I think it's going to actually hinder his development instead of helping him. I think he's going to hold him back. But do I think he got the potential? Yeah, but the thing that made LeBron different, he was hardworking. Nobody wasn't going to outwork him in the gym. Nobody was going to study more film. And we don't know if this guy's going to do that yet. So I think people take LeBron for granted when they think it's just, this is easy, to keep your body up, to not get injured, to eat the right way, to be a certain way off the court. This dude already has an incident with somebody. LeBron's never had this his whole career. This dude already got it before Summer League. I don't know. I see it, but I see some prima donna stuff already with him. He hasn't even gotten the league yet. So that's the thing that kind of scares me.
I agree with the prima donna diva stuff. But I heard something about you saying left back. You should have been left back in the 7th grade with me with that spelling of his last name. So just want to put that out there.
I wasn't in the 7th grade with you.
I know. Nobody would, because I was there a few times by myself. So, but I don't agree with. I don't. Pop is an innovator of the league. Pop is the winningest coach. He knows the game. Yeah, he might not want to put everything out with the threes. He hasn't involved with that.
He is not the winningest coach. It's just
Who
not
is?
true.
It's not Lenny Wilkins. I was just reading today. Pop is the winningest coach. Look it up. Who is?
He's not the winningest coach. But let's go ahead and continue, and I'll get that as moderator. I'll get that.
Okay, but yes, he hasn't got his players to just shoot the three ball because he still believes in getting around. Why just keep shooting the three ball all the time? No, that's probably how he feels. But
it is Greg Popovich. Foul on me. Taking your foul out. I thought it was Don Nelson, but Don Nelson is number 2, so it's actually
he beat out Don Nelson already. But as you kind of threw me off with your foul. But I believe he won't do well this year because I believe he's going to be, because he's the number 1, people are going to go at him every chance they get. They're going to see he has size, yes, but he's lanky. I believe, like I said earlier, he's going to have to pick up a little bit of muscle and some weight. Hopefully he does get a nutritionist and listen to what maybe Tim Duncan and he's sitting with Manu. Hopefully he can develop, but I don't believe his rookie season he will do well. Will he possibly become an all-star? Yes, I believe that. I don't think he will be the cornerstone for San Antonio as David Robinson and Tim Duncan. I believe he'll probably be there a few years, and I believe he will get sent off. I don't believe he's going to be good for that because, like you said, the prima donna-ness, Pop doesn't do those type of players well. He's structured. And I don't think Wemby being gonna be doing all of that. Like you said, the incident where his security backhanded somebody who was a icon pop star, and it's kind of a bad look. And then with him saying that, he didn't know until after, he didn't even turn his head. That's kind of a bad look. And then he kind of seemed like he really didn't even care, like he didn't no apology or anything like that I saw. I believe he might be kind of a problem. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But he's young. But I believe that these other players that are itching to prove themselves, they're going to go at him hard.
Even even the players in the league, you're going to have people like Durant, Giannis, people that, 7 feet, is like, hold on, y'all. What y'all mean y'all never seen this before? Did y'all forget about us?
He's going to be on a lot of highlights. He was already on one with that boy like really just throwing it in there like that, and people are looking at it. He's going to be a lot of highlights. Be looking for him on some top 10 plays, getting served up.
And see this is the other thing that made Pop successful. He had Tim Duncan, so when your leader is like that, everybody's going to follow. The same thing with Belichick and Brady. But look what happened to Kawhi Leonard. He left. Look what happened to the boy Murray. He left. You can't coach that style no more. It's the reason he hasn't been successful lately. He's still just living off of stuff he did in the past. But if he was short man, he'll be fired already.
But I think with DeAndre Murray, I believe that they saw that he was a young talent and they wanted to put him in a situation where he was going to win fast because he was a high commodity, like he's a real talent. So they sent him somewhere where he could grow, and they put him with people because at that time, San Antonio, as you can see, with 4 seasons, no playoffs, they weren't even winning past 30 games. So they
I also think they were tanking for Wemby. I think that move was to make sure that they get that opportunity to get this generational talent. So I think that was a strategic move to, under the guise of, we'll get you to Atlanta. Atlanta's not winning anything. We'll get you to Atlanta to pair in the backcourt with Trey. But in reality is, what can we do to ensure we have absolutely zero chance to win? Let's ship out. And if you notice, they shipped out any players that had any opportunity of doing something. They shipped them out to increase their chances to get Wemby.
That's true.
But this is how much of a pass that Popovich get, that people actually gave them credit for tanking. So I've been looking at everybody else be getting crushed for you tanking. They giving the season away. They losing. They doing this. And Pop do it, and it's the greatest thing in the world. Nothing against you, Mars, but I'm like, why is it, creative and, good when he do it, but when everybody else do it, it's a problem and the league has a problem.
I believe still, I don't like the tanking. I believe I can't stand it. I really feel it's insulting to me as a fan to come out and you're going to tank the game away and you're not going to play hard. And I pay my money to maybe coming to the game or even just paying my internet and cable bill and my ESPN or whatever it is to watch the game. And you're going to sit there and play like doo-doo. It's insulting. It's like, you're a professional for a reason and you're going to do this. I understand, you want your best chance of winning, but at least give us a show, you know what I mean, and play the right way, you know what I mean? If you lose, you lose. It's okay. We respect that. But if you're just going out there and throwing up shots and missing easy plays, and I believe it's insulting as a fan.
And I would agree with that. I honestly, and this may be considered a hot take, I don't think you should be rewarded for being mediocre. I believe the lottery should be a true lottery and that every team has the same equal chance to win. And if it ends up with a Lakers ending up with a Wemby, so be it. Make it a true lottery. And if you do that, it takes away from people taking. The NBA has already done things by increasing the odds to 25% even for the worst four teams. But let's make it a true lottery. Let's make it a true lottery and put 30 balls in there and just whoever gets picked up gets the number one pick and let it be a true lottery. I think that would be interesting.
That's it. They could really do trades and moving players around to try to make things. But like if you get them, whoever you get, that's what you get. I believe that too. I respect what you just said.
Or I think the NBA got a good idea with this tournament during the season. Why would you just not get like the worst 8 teams or the worst 16 teams or something and let them play, and whoever wins the tournament gets the first pick? And then, whoever lose second and then just go down from there. I don't know how they had that idea and they didn't take advantage of that.
I did want to ask about that. Like, how did you feel about it? But you just said it. Like, I believe that's with the new tournament, I believe it's going to fare well in the league.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the NBA ability to put new things in action immediately.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, including myself in the play-in tournament, first was announced was against that. And now I look forward to the play-in tournament, mostly because my Lakers have been in it every year. But they are innovative. Shout out to Adam Silver, and David Stern before him. They've always been innovators of the game. And that's why globally, besides soccer, I feel NBA is the most popular sport globally because it's something that anybody can pick up. You don't even need a ball. You just follow the bouncing ball to a court. We all are former hoopers, and it brings people together. It shows you who they are as a person. NBA is always going to have a special place in my heart, for sure.
I don't know if I like this in-season tournament. Your players are already missing enough games. I don't see what it's going to do. I like to play in, but I don't know about this in-season thing. What y'all think?
I want to see how it does on this trial run, as I call it, and we'll see. Because it's not every team playing in it, right?
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was.
No, it's going to be, supposedly, I think it's supposed to be the worst 8 or worse. It's going to be the summer league teams that have the worst 8 records or something like that. I might have to double check. Obviously, the sports show, our facts aren't always accurate. Forgive us time, ladies and gentlemen.
But I believe, on the trial run, it's going to have its bumps and bruises. But I believe, like, after they check it out through the season, they'll probably revamp it and try to fix it up because I guess it's good over in Europe. That's where they're coming with the idea from because they
get it from soccer.
Okay.
Soccer does it, but soccer is different though because they get people from different leagues to have the the in-season tournament. It's gonna be the same teams that we see play all the time.
But shoot, if they're gonna do that, they might as well grab some guys from the big 3. You know what I'm saying, and bring some people in and play. Some of them guys still got it that played in the league or played overseas. That's how they should kind of innovate.
No, I like that.
Yeah, I'm all for, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. So as long as it doesn't hurt the integrity of the game, I don't want to see them like have a NBA celebrity league or something and the babies out there. I don't want to see shit like that. But if it's somebody that really still has someone like Jamal Crawford, who's 56 years old but can still ball, I wouldn't mind him being picked up for in-season tournament. Have a Legends tournament. I'm all for it. Innovation is great.
What do y'all think about instead of like how the All-Star format is? If they took like, I don't know, 8-star players and you can just make your own 5 and have a tournament like that, so LeBron can pick up who he want, Durant can or whatever, and you just have like a whole bunch of like All-Stars going at it in a tournament.
I'm down to try it. Like I said, innovation is good. We saw how much excitement just having the playground format of All-Stars being there and then drafted, and the type of drama that brings, just having players pick players that they may have beef with. Or, we all remember the year when Harden got traded and Kevin Durant refused to pick him even though he was clearly the best talent. Or we remember someone like Joker drafting himself because he didn't want to be the last pick. That's entertainment to me. So I'm all for it.
I think that's all I got for that.
Yes, sir. So that round, I'm going to award that as a tie. You guys had the same take.
That's true.
Right. You want another foul, man? You want another foul? You want to go back to that mountain?
we can't see you because you blend in with that shirt.
It's camouflage shirt. You look like the wall. But so that means, ladies and gentlemen, the very first episode of Blow the Whistle Sports, it's going to be a draw. I know you hate to see it, but that's how the cookie crumbled. We got a draw. Short man, thank you so much for your incredible takes and the takes that weren't so incredible. They all still were entertainment. Alvin, thank you for coming prepared. Thank you for wearing your jersey. I'm sorry with the spelling. It happens to the best of us. But overall, you both gentlemen performed admirably. I butchered that word. You both performed great. So give yourselves a big round of applause. And no one got fouled out. We all ended up with 3 fouls, even myself. So when the referee gets a foul, it is what it is. I'm an impartial bias. So that's it for the very first episode of Blow the Whistle Sports. Kyle, please let the people know where they can find you. And then, Short Man, you do the same.
All right. So it's Kyle Jones 757. Y'all can find me at TikTok at Kyle Jones 757. Instagram, the same thing. YouTube, Keeping Up with the Kyle Joneses. You can find me at Mars Entertainment. You can find me on All Punishment. We're about to kick that back off soon. After Dark, Politics as Usual. I promise you, 2023, we taking over. Like, it's going to be our year. But thank y'all so much for this first episode. Like, it means a lot for me, for y'all to be up here. Short Man, we got to bring you back as a permanent co-host. I think I found my person. Maybe, I know you'd be busy, so sometimes we'll switch you out, but it got to be me and you. Like, I like how we come unprepared. Like, it makes us different. I don't want people coming here for information. I want y'all to come and laugh because we're regular people just like y'all. Like, we fuck up. We don't know it all. This ain't our job. We got our own jobs. We just come up here to shoot the shit and have fun. So thank y'all again for coming up here.
Absolutely. Short Man, please close us on out.
Oh, man, y'all know who it is. It's the shortest giant you'll ever meet. I'm on TikTok, Shortman8300. It is an All Punishment page ran by Mars and Kyle Jones because I ain't really good with this technology stuff. I be in the streets still. Instagram is Shortman8300. That's the same as TikTok. Off Punishment is coming back. I've been on hiatus trying to handle some other things and personal stuff. But we're coming back with a different format. And appreciate my brother Kyle Jones for having me on here. I probably will become his co-host because this is fun for us and this is what we do. Always shout out to the Mars Entertainment family. And like I said, we in the takeover. It's now.
Absolutely. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Below the Whistle Sports with Kyle Jones and the Short Man. I am your moderator, Mars. I'm here to make sure things stay straight. I'm keeping these walls separated so we make sure that we give you guys the best and worst takes that you can hear in sports. Please tune in every time we drop an episode. Turn your notifications on the YouTube page. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the entire family. Cal Jones, Short Man, Big Gerald, Mars, Nikki New. We're taking over. 23 is the Jordan year, and we're coming after 6 rings. We want to see your ass at least 6 days a week. We're going to give you that content. So please tune in to Mars Entertainment presents The Den, who's now been just branded as The Den. If you're checking out right now, it's just The Den. I'm keeping it simple. It's just The Den. So please check out The Den. We have a litany of fantastic content from you guys. Please check out our sister channel, Keeping Up with the Cal Joneses, for all of your entertainment.
Your brother channel.
Your brother channel. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Your brother channel. And Off Punishment channel coming soon. Please check out all of the content we got for you. And we want your feedback. And also, make sure you tune into all of our live streams. That's where the real fun starts. And that's it. That's all I have for you. So from Cal, from Short Man, and of course from Mars, your friendly referee, Blow the Whistle Sports, baby. Taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
Oh.